Coming to you live from Southern California, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's going to be Joanna Random.
She's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. A swing and a miss as she chases way out of the zone. Here's the swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. That one felt good. Her 16th homer of the year, and that gives them the lead. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. She's so good at getting her arms extended, and that's exactly what she did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but she doesn't allow her wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
One down. Max Kepler at the plate.
The right fielder.
Runner at second here, one gone. And there's a base hit to left. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Joanna Random. The wind of the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really nice job staying up the middle with her approach. She didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
And here it comes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And a pitch. That one missed. Struck him out looking.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Any way you can.
Runner at first with 2 away. Kyle Datris digging in for the Rockies. 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. The Rockies strand 1, but they still lead it 3-1. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category. Well, Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Joanna Random. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got her day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. Her fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on. Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Smith hauls it in, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Joanna Random. She's already homered in this game.
Your turn, driving in right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Rubio off of first with 2 away. Chopped left side. Bats up with it. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Colorado. And the score stays 3-1. Random really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
Time to give it up, no keeping up with the Joneses. Be like addiction, living healthy, no more feeling Joneses.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base.
Joanna Random, the next to hit.
Catcher, Joanna Random.
All right, you got this. Let's go. Let's go.
And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie her off, get the ball in on the plate so that she can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Stay hard up there, huh?
On the ground, Rojas. The flip to second, double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. So no runs here at a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here come the Dodgers. No score. Here's the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk. The pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Random takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Two outs, nobody on. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 2 outs, base is empty.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll move to the third with no score.
Now batting, catcher.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ball 1, no strikes. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. And there's a foul ball. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. Wouldn't chase that time. Jones leads off second with nobody out. That one close, ruled the ball. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. Christie's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch she wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, runner at first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. The Rockies leading by 3 here in the second and final game of the series.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throw, save!
The batter.
All right, looking for your pitch here. Let's go, let's go.
Fought off foul. Comes up empty.
Oh, just threw that fastball by her elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one ripped. Grichuk going back on it. And that one is going to go. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Here's a big power threat. Joanna random. She's got a couple homers already, so could she possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course she can. Those 2 she hit were legit, and she looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Hey, square one up. One time.
That one down the line. Jumps, but it's off his glove. He doesn't have a play. She reaches safely.
Now batting, the shortstop.
1 gone, runner at first. And here is Ezekiel Tovar. The Rockies up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And fires in a fastball at 95. And that's ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Giraldo.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Miguel Giraldo. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Benny Montgomery.
And now the center fielder, Benny Montgomery. Random at third. Tovar over at second. Giraldo on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 7 and the Dodgers 1. Here's Josh Rojas.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Ripped on a line. Montgomery pulls that one down. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 7-2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the... And here's the catcher, Joanna Random. She's not going to get cheated up there.
No, she's not. She's looking to do damage with every swing she takes.
Late on that fastball.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. That's her 3rd home run of the game. It's 9-2. Singing she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And it's
first and second, 2 down. Here's Mookie now. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
They're down to their final strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Curtis is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Random had a sensational showing in the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
The final line score for the ball game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Angels. One out, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit for the Angels. Righty delivers. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder. Now let's go, Mark.
And we're back. Here's the power hitting catcher, Joanna Random.
Get your pitch, huh?
And a pitch. That one fouled off. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. The line to kick the pitch. That misses. Now 1-2. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show.
Come on, stay hot up there. Let's go.
The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck her out.
Tell you what, those are the types of players pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up.
Here's Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Now.
Up next for Colorado.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a big swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next one just misses. And that's ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here comes a pitch. Got her swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Here we go.
Now back, catcher, Joanna Random.
And a foul ball left side. The Rockies trying to break this one open here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ripped to short. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Angels 2. One down. Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
2 unsuccessful stolen base attempts tonight, so I think this is where we probably see them change up their plan offensively. The running game just isn't working, and those are costly outs, so they're going to have to string together some hits and change things up a little bit.
Base is empty, 1 away. Joanna random digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Out towards right center field. Trev pulls it in on the run.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base.
Joanna random digging in for the Rockies.
Joanna random.
Work it ahead.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Man at second. That one way inside. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down.
That is good. The designated hitter. Now batting, catcher, Joanna random.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time.
Line drive. And it's into the gap. Runner from third comes across. It's 6-1. Relay to second. Not going to get her. She's in there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And she met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now the DH.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that'll load the bases.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation. Maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Got it fouled for the K.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
So 2 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jeremiah Jackson.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
2 outs. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ward drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 6 and the Angels 1. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And the right-hander deals. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Random makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now batting, the catcher, Joanna. Random.
And she swings and misses at the initial offering.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Man at first, one away. Kicks and fires. Popped up. Adames drifts towards it. Nabs it. And there's two down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yankiel Fernandez.
So in now for Colorado, Joanna Random. 1 for 3. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
On a line. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's now a 6-run lead. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. On to pinch run, Carson Taylor. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the catcher, Joanna Random. The wind of the pitch. And that one pulled foul.
All these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Swings and misses, struck her out.
She came out of her mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, after 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 14 runners on base. For the Angels, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Joanna Random digging in for the Rockies.
Joanna Random.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Random in her rookie season, batting in the cleanup spot. She's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in her last 10. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Slider got her for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. Made her chase and got the quick strikeout.
Now batting, the catcher, Joanna Random.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one is absolutely belted. Back, gone. She'll circle the bases. Home run number 20 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. She saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. She stayed on it and got all of it.
Now batting, the catcher, Joanna Random.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Man on second, 2 down. Late on that fastball.
She was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting her up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And now the lefty. That just misses. And that is ball 1.
See it driving, kid. See it driving.
That's a little bit low. Jones on at second with 2 down. That one almost got her.
Straighten her up a little bit.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. The Rockies strand 1, but they lead it 4-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to him. Logan O'Hoppe.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And he lays down a bunt. He's in there.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
All set for the start of the inning. Now the Rockies catcher, Joanna Random. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Stevenson, a 6'3" righty, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Righty to the plate. And that's in the dirt.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip. Hey, I need you right here. One time.
In the air on the infield. Settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Yankiel Fernandez.
And now batting, Mike Trout. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical. But so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an out.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for the Angels, Kike Hernandez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
My bite is bigger than my growl. I'm proud. A lion is on the prowl. My pain, I'm hiding it in my smile. And lately my face, I've been finding it in the clouds. And don't tell me wait, cause I'm living it now. Look, I'ma grind till I get it. Run a mile in a minute.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. McNeil, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Mets strand one, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the speedy catcher, Joanna Random. Peterson back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
and a pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit. So a runner on base to start the inning. And now the DH.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 gone here.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Miguel Iraldo now at the plate. Man at first, 1 away. Got him swinging. And now 2 gone.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremiah Jackson.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the frame. So 1 left for Colorado, and they're down 2-0. Gavin Sheets up now for the Mets.
The right fielder, Gavin.
The Mets trying to break this one open here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Oh, the throw is wild. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly, soft ground ball to the right side, find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do,
they get the tag on him.
not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on.
The batter, the catcher, Joanna.
In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Rockies 2. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mets 4 and the Rockies 2. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Joanna Random as the lefty gets to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now she'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and her second hit. The relay, the tag, and she's out trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential.
Next to hit, Joanna Random. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And first offering is fouled off.
when you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
2 out, space is empty.
All right, come on now. One time. Let's 5.
That one misses. And now 3-2.
Wow, this hitter's really battling up there as if her run is the game-winning run. I love her tenacity.
2 down, nobody on. And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. She saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Got him swinging. The Rockies strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 19 runners on base.
Joanna Random getting ready to hit.
Joanna Random.
Foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
On the move towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 outs. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Scoreless after 1. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Trying to move him over here. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Brandon Nimmo. No outs. Runner on second. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now batting, catcher, Joanna Random.
And first offering is fouled off. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
I think she was sitting off speed there.
Go now. Come on now. One time.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by her. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Mets up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Got it by her for the K.
She came out of her mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now batting, catcher, Joanna. Random.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
First offering is fouled off.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Yeah, let her rip one time.
And they'll do it again. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and they're down 9-0. Here's the catcher, Joanna. Random. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one is lifted in the air. Sheets sizing this one up. Nabs it, and there's 2 down.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning. Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 10 runners, 15 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left.
Go,
Joanna. Random digging in for the Rockies.
The catcher, Joanna. Random.
Swing and a miss. Going 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. She hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
No outs, runner at first. Stepping in, Gavin Sheets. Mauricio on at first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second with one away. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. The Mets looking to strike first here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. She makes the grab, and there's two down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now batting,
Hey, have a
catcher,
rip like you can. Here you go.
Joanna.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That's worth the price of admission. Her 21st of the year, it's 3-0. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. The Rockies leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Random hauls it in to end the inning. Mets lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. Random goes 5 feet 7 inches, 22 years old. She's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in her last 10 games. McNeil gets it to first, and that is the inning. Rockies are down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Base is empty, one away. Ronnie Mauricio now.
Ronnie Mauricio.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead.
So up next, Joanna Random. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because she can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Pretty amazing athlete. This player is power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And a big swing and a miss.
She's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in her hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, she can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had her out front for strike 3.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting her away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there,
Crandall with a good game to help lift them to the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one she had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Colorado Rockies. One down. And now the DH, Luis Rengifo. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on this.
Man at second with one away. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Hoskins.
Kicks and fires. Hard ground ball, base knock. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jefferson.
Runner at first with two away. Joanna Random digging in for the Rockies.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over her last 10.
No ball. One strike.
The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Throws across the diamond. And that's the third out. So one left for Colorado. They trail it here 4-0.
Now batting, catcher, Joanna.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Coming on. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So up next, Jefferson Caro.
Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Corrals it, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it 4-0.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Joanna Random.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Now she'll turn for second. And she'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. She stayed balanced and she squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One out, runner at second. Next is the designated hitter.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with her speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really
couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's the third baseman. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Two outs, runner on first. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2.
Keep him off base. Runner,
First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joanna Random.
Joanna Random.
And a pitch. Peguero in his 4th year, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a pitch. swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Now it's the DH. Random gets her lead at first. Nobody out. Grounder might be two. There's one. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And Chris, what about the stolen base to try and get the tying run into scoring position?
It's definitely in play.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed. Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these players just kept fighting. They never gave up, and that's why they got back in the ball game and came away with the win in this one.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockies: 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base.
Here's the catcher to hit, Joanna Random.
For the Rockies, the catcher, Joanna Random.
The wind to kick the pitch. There's a strike. Woodruff, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one in the dirt. Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Man at second here with 2 away. Chris Owens digs in now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Joanna Random. Woodruff back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. In the air, right field. Owens on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The designated hitter. Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Joanna Random.
Swing and a miss as she was out front that time. In the air, left field, and it drops in. So a runner aboard now with 1 away. And next is the designated hitter. base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Down to third baseman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Jamison Hanna. The 3-1. Center field. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and two gone.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bases full, two gone. Miguel Iraldo digging in for the Rockies. Base hit, one run in already. Here comes the throw. Save. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
We go to the top of the seventh. Up now for Milwaukee, Chris Owens. So now 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Random takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So two down. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Joanna Random. 1 for 3. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The Rockies strand one, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series, so you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockies: 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Slings to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here at Coors Field, here's the power hitting catcher, Joanna Random. And a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Random batting in the cleanup spot, and she's driven in double-digit runs over her last 10 games. And now the count is even.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get her to offer at it.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1.
2-1 the count now. She hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
A little out front there as she swings through it. Pitch misses there. Ball 3.
Great ball. He's great.
Rip it up.
Hard ground ball, base 9. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think she'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Next is the designated hitter. The 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Weimer hauls it in, and there's one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Runner at first with one gone. Kyle Datris digging in for the Rockies. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
0-1 down. And a foul ball.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, to strike first as she gets the job done to bring home the run. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but she didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Next for the Rockies is the DH. Oh, 2 now. Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Datris. And a pitch. The other way, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
First and second, one out. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Iraldo. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
First and second, 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremiah Jackson. Two outs. Got him swinging. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rockies 1 and the Brewers nothing. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. You don't want to run into an out at home plate.
And we're back. Here's the catcher, Joanna Random.
For the Rockies, the catcher, Joanna.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes she goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Yanni Hernandez. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he...
Joanna Random digging in for the Rockies.
The catcher, Joanna.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
So the tying run at second. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left for Colorado. They trail it 3-2. Two outs, runner on first. Now here is Yanni Hernandez. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe. Man at second. On a line, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
The final line score for our ball game this is
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Now batting Jamer Candelario.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a...
On a line.
I got it.
Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Rojo not in time. The run scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag.
Back here in Cincinnati, digging in, Joanna Random. Random, in her rookie season, 22 years old. She's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in her last 10 games.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Now the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. She put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Here comes a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Sterling Thompson.
Runner at first. Now the third baseman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. So one left for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0.
Now batting, the catcher, Joanna Random.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Battling here as she fouls it away. That one almost got her.
Straighten her up a little bit.
2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. And they'll do it again. And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter.
Man at first. Now it's the Reds DH.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter.
And a pitch.
2-1.
And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joanna Random. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
She's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in her hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, she can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
pitch. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck her out. And there's one down.
She came out of her mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Runner at second here, one gone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
One gone, runner at first. Now the Rockies catcher, Joanna Random. First pitch, not close. Jones leads off first with one away. Foul ball.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
That one way inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
That misses. Full count, 3-2. That one 95 to finish her off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs.
Random with a less than great game in the loss. Had one hit against 3 strikeouts in this one.
I don't want to pile on a player when she's down, Boog, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from her to have better results as a team.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
So up next,
Batting
Joanna
first,
Random.
catcher, Joanna Random.
Hey, one time, right now.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
Man at first, one away.
Stay hard, stay hard.
Foul ball there. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Her 22nd homer of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Her plan was to hit the ball hard, and she was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the base.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Joanna Random.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And he deals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Hey, let's go now.
Next for the Rockies is the DH. Ground ball could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. How about that double play?
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Runner in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the third baseman. Random on third with 2 out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Joanna Random.
Joanna
Random in her rookie season, 22 years old. And she's driven in 8 runs over her last 10 games.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
The pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as she was out front. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base path.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Thought he might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there when he got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw. Quick tag to cut him down.
Here's some real power at the plate. Joanna Random. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got her day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast. Her fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And a big swing and a miss. Got her swinging.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting her away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly she was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Number 6. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Random brings it in. And there's one down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next.
Random had a great showing in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base.
Joanna Random digging in for the Rockies.
Joanna Random.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Hey, keep swinging that hot piece. Let's go, let's go.
Swings through that one.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
She came out of her mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. This one popped up under it. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Now back, designated hitter, Yanquiel Fernandez.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. Her 23rd of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now, Joanna Random. She had a big swing back in the sixth. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and she's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
I probably learned more from Coach Gwen than I did from my own kin. My lifestyle big enough to...
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Lifted in the air, right field. Hendrick makes the play, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Runner at first for 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt McClain. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needs great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 runners on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base.
Now the catcher up to hit, Joanna Random.
Joanna Random.
He's going.
Runner takes off. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. The Rockies strand 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now batting, catcher, Joanna Random.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Hey, one time, right now.
And a pitch. That one drilled left field. And base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Seems like she got exactly what she was looking for right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
So first and second with 1 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Jones at second. Random over at first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Steps in the bag for 1. And that's 2. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 2 and the Rockies 1.
Just something.
Now batting, the catcher.
You know her great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If she can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that skips in the dirt. Random goes 5 feet 7 inches, 22 years old. And they traded for her earlier this year. Base is empty, 1 away here in the finale of this 4-game set. And the pitch. Got her. Out number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines. The pitch. There goes the runner. This one kicks away a little as she can't squeeze it. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. And a sac bunt here. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Joanna Random getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. She's not going to get cheated up there.
No, she's not. She's looking to do damage with every swing she takes.
Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And a foul ball. The Reds leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. And it's through for a hit.
Everything came together perfectly for her right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And now the DH. Man at first, 1 away. In the air, left field. Steer has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. So 2 down. Kyle Datris digging in for the Rockies. Random, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bounce to the right side. They kept the force, and that is that. So 1 left for Colorado. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
Mm-hmm.